van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good afternoon to everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. I want to have fun in this life. Really, I don't, I just don't understand these people. Really, it's just crazy how these people, and the worst nightmare for a liberal, you know, because a lot of these liberals, I'm sorry if there's somebody's going to get oppressed, but a lot of these liberals are white. And these people are the most racist people that they're in the planet. But we tell the news with no feelings attached, and we behind our phones and behind our cameras, we give it with facts. They get oppressed. And they get, you know, harassed and immediately, oh my God, you're oppressing me. The worst nightmare for a liberal is for, and I'm going to say it the way it is for a Mexican and a Black American to come together. It is the worst nightmare for them. The worst nightmare. There's no other nightmare that it could come not even close for a liberal that a Black woman, a Black man getting along together hand in hand, fighting the liberal left with a brown Mexican or a Mexican or a Latino. It does not even matter. With you, we have a special guest today because we want this is something that is going to blow your mind. I have had her before. Excuse my accent. She has been here before. Beautiful and intelligent. She's married to little Denzel Washington over there in Japan, man. She's so grateful. Beautiful kids, beautiful family. I love this woman. Intelligent, like you don't even imagine. Soonie.
Yo. What's up, man? It's crazy times that we're living in. Jeez.
Soonie, Soonie, what the? You send me a text. I was driving right now. You sent me a text and you said, yo, check this out. I stopped immediately when I was reading that text. I'm like, you have to be kidding me, man. This text that they sent to you, it is crazy.
Insane. I don't ever go through my this is on Instagram. I never go through my request messages because I know they're crazy. I was bored. I'm like, I can't sleep. It was like 5:30, in the morning. So I'm like, let me just look through, and I looked through and I seen it. And I was like, the first one was like, you're a blackie. And I was like, I responded and I'm like, wow, you're black too. Like, dang, this is crazy. And then I kept reading them. I had a ton. And I got to this message and I was like, man, I can't even put your sentences together. And like the amount of hatred that went into it when you don't know me and you're literally just mad at me because I said white supremacy is crap. And they're like, no, it's real. And you don't want to admit it's real because you're stupid. And I'm like, so you want to give white people power? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you okay? I asked them, I'm like, are you okay?
The systematic racism is all the way over there to Japan, man. It's all the way over there. Let me put the message on the live feed. Please, before we go, people, share this video, like it on YouTube, like it on Facebook, share this video out so we can expose these people as I was attacked also, and we're going to expose somebody else. Then we're going to laugh about this woman, man. It's just, wow, the amount of incorrectness on the mind of these loonies is just unbelievable. Look at this message right here. Look at this message that it was on Soonie's inbox. And you guys are going to barely see it, but I will read it. Let me read it, Soonie. All right, let me read it. And
go ahead.
And I am going to read it for every single one of you so you can understand how disgusting these kind of messages that we read on a daily basis. But Soonie, first and foremost, I would like to tell you, for everybody that is watching, Soonie is a beautiful, intelligent Black American woman.
Thank you.
And she has a beautiful family, and her husband is dedicating her life to his country of the United States of America. Let me read you this comment right here. So this comment is by Wordy by Bess. That's apparently the guy or woman. And it says, directed to antisocial blackie. And it says 72 followers. The guy has a following. So it says right here, look at this message. I just want you to hear these words out. And excuse my language in my profanity, but is his profanity or her profanity. It is not my profanity, all right, for people to understand. And I'm not using this denigrating words to some particular race. It was this guy's particular word. So it says like this. You don't get insulted if I read it, right, Soonie?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, it says, you a whole ass Negro. First and foremost, starting right at the bat, Soonie, what the hell's going on?
I'm a whole ass Negro. I ain't even know it.
Oh my God. Okay. So it says, you a whole ass Negro. You want to be picked by the white community so bad. And yes, white fucking supremacists as an issue. You nasty ass, and I'm not going to say that word, Nigger, F-er. And racist, they DGAF about your black ass. You want to be choosed by them. At the end of the day, you still like Nigger, and forever will be one fucking idiot, slow as fuck, lost ass blackie. Soonie's response was LMFA. Oh, the way around. Holy cow, Soonie.
Look, I'm crying. This stuff is funny. I don't take it personal. It's funny. How you gonna call me? Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm black. How you gonna call me a nigger and then say,
Soonie, let me put you, hold on. Let me put you on the whole screen so you can explain to everybody, man.
Man, I'm a nigger, okay? And the fact it's funny, but it's sad. The fact that I speak out against what liberals preach to Black folks, which is you're handicapped, you can't do anything in life, you should be afraid of cops, you need to be afraid of this, you need to be afraid of Republicans are going to do this, and they don't ever talk about their history with the Black community. And they have Black folks so brainwashed and so ass backwards with thinking, a reprobate mind, that they're willing to call me a nigger while complaining about white supremacy. And you didn't even spell white supremacy right. You said, yes, white supremacy is an issue. If it's an issue because you're clearly a white supremacist if you're willing to call me the N-word. And that word means nothing. You know, Black folks give that word power. It means nothing. It means ignorant. I know I'm not ignorant, so who cares? But it's funny, man. Like,
this is a crazy message, man. I will tell you, this is crazy. Soonie. Imagine, hey, Soonie, I wanted to do this on the live feed with you. I told you that I was going to do it. I told you that I was going to do the restaurant.
Let's go.
I told you that I was going to do the restaurant. So this is me and Soonie walking into a restaurant, into a liberal restaurant. This is me and Soonie, right? Soonie. Table for two, sir? Yes, two. What is your name? Oscar Blue. I see that you are with a Black person. Yes. This is my friend. Her name is Soonie. Well, I'll tell the chef that he can make some beans and some chicken for you guys. For the lady, Kool-Aid. For you, sir, horchata. Would you like some tortillas on your table to be sitting down? Let me put you close to the bathroom so everybody can cross by when you're eating. Soonie, what the?
You forgot the
cow,
watermelon.
Soonie.
You threw Kool-Aid in there, but we need watermelon.
Oh yeah. The entree. This is such. What the hell with this message, man?
Oh man.
This is Soonie. This is the people that they're right now in the United States. That they call you racist. They project themselves, and then they send you this kind of message. I'm not going to read it again because it's a disgusting message. For you that you're hearing me, your name is who? Antisocial. No, it is Weirdo Bive. Weirdo Vibes. I'll tell you something, man. I'll tell you something. You hide behind a fake profile, first and foremost. Second of all, you won't have the balls to tell Soonie that into her face. First and foremost, Soonie will completely annihilate you and destroy you with your critical race theory and everything that you have behind it. And second of all, Soonie doesn't kill nobody else's boots. She expresses what she feels without no political bias. She's always straightforward. She's a beautiful Black woman, intelligent mother and wife. She doesn't need your, believe me, these kind of comments, are the kind of comments that pushes us because we know that we're whooping your ass.
Facts, man.
Every day. Something that you want to say, Soonie, to this guy or
Thank
this
you.
woman?
Look, thank you, man. I'm so glad that I triggered you enough that you had to like personally message me and try to like. I don't know if this was like an attempt to silence me. Like I don't know what it was, but thank you. That's all. I thank you. All the people that are like, F you, Soonie, you know, because they're like, you're talking about Trump, and I'm like, yeah, he's a politician. Ain't that what we're supposed to do? You know, we're supposed to hold the fire to these politicians because they're supposed to do what we're telling them to do, as this is not a democracy. It's a republic, a constitutional republic at that. So thank you. I appreciate it. None of it bothers me, man. Now, 2 years ago, I'd have been like, damn, for real? For real?
You'll be like at the restaurant, Soonie. You'll be the restaurant waiter.
Look,
Oh, so
I
that means
call
that we're gonna serve beans and chicken tonight, huh?
and watermelon.
And
And
watermelon.
it's not Kool-Aid, all right? If you're black, it ain't Kool-Aid. You just say the color. What color you want? Red or purple?
These people, man, horrific, Soonie. So, moving on, I wanted to talk to you about somebody, and I know that you knew what happened to me not too long ago.
Yes.
That it was a lady that she put out a hit piece on, and if I was that ignorant, Soonie, and if I was that uneducated Mexican, or that my Mexican accent, if I was not that important, you will never put attention to this 5'8" Mexican man.
Facts.
But apparently, the ignorance on this liptard, the peanut of the brain of this so-called journalist, but she's an activist writer, caught up the eye of Mr. Tim Pool that he has millions of followers, because the guy is a mastermind on speaking his game. And then Tim Pool caught up the eye of this peanut of a brain journalist by the name of Jean Guerrero. you know that liptard, right, Soonie?
No.
And this person started speaking about Latinx.
Oh God.
Latinx, it is a derivative to completely eliminate the word Latino. That's what
Right.
they are trying to do. So they can be equal. Everybody can be equal. So this is Tim Pool explaining about this liptard, peanut of a brain journalist. Look what Tim Pool says about this woman, and they are laughing their heads off about this. And after this, Soonie, I want to put all the tweets that they responded to her. Look at this.
Be recalled. And when that happens, Larry Elder is likely to win. And I have
Oh, I can't hear it.
bit of evidence to back that. Now, this is definitive proof. You need only see. I'm building suspense here. Once you see what I'm about to show you, everyone's pausing their side. There's like, I don't believe it. There's no. Once you see this, you're gonna bet you won. Larry Elder won. All right, you guys ready? Yes. We have this tweet from Jean Guerrero. She is a columnist for the LA Times. She said, get ready for this one. Democratic outreach to Latino voters on the California recall election is not working. I've been speaking to young Latinxes, and almost none of them have any idea what's.
I've been speaking to John Latinxes. That's what she said. She's been speaking to young Latinxes. I know the
So
volume
this-
is low. Let me see if I can crack the volume up. All right, people, hold
Is
on.
this an
Don't
effort to
get
like
mad.
remove
Don't get mad
gender?
at me. Don't get mad. Let me see if I can.
Be recalled. And when that happens, Larry Elder is likely to win. And I have one bit of evidence to back that. Now, this is definitive proof. You need only see. I'm building suspense here. Once you see what I'm about to show you, everyone's pausing their side. There's like, I don't believe it. There's no. Once you see this, you're gonna bet you won. Larry Elder won.
He's talking about Larry Elder because clearly Jean Guerrero is attacking Larry Elder. Everybody knows that Larry Elder is a candidate for governor in California. And this woman is criticizing Latinx, saying that all Latinxes, whatever it is really, they are, being offended by this guy. So after Tim Pool explains this video, let me see if we can get the volume up, because I'm always struggling with the volume on these videos, man. And I'm sorry, I apologize to my audience, but I'm always having a hard time with these videos. Hopefully we can hear it right here.
We have this tweet from Jean Guerrero. She is a columnist for the LA Times.
This is crazy.
She said, get ready for this one. Democratic outreach to Latino voters on the California recall election is not working. I've been speaking to young Latinxes, and almost none of them have any idea what's going on. This is really, really bad. Almost none of the ones I've spoken to have any idea what's going on. Okay, so let me break down for you why I think this is good news. If this lady in the LA Times goes to a young Latino person and calls them a Latinx, they're going to be like, this lady's crazy. They probably have no idea what she's talking about. We got some new staffers here at the house, and they don't know who AOC is. They don't know who Brett Kavanaugh is, and I'm like, those are good things. I'm not trying to tell you who they are. We were just talking about the state of politics, and they're like, we don't know. I'm like, great, do your job. Everything's great. You don't got to worry about these people. Regular people don't know what Latinx is, and so this shows you something powerful. The Democratic establishment is absolutely psychotic. There are people in the LA Times going like, the Latinxes aren't voting for us, and the people are like, I don't know. So if they're going to start making phone calls, I'm looking to speak with are you Latinx? Latinx? Is it Latinxes? Latinx. That's just Latinxes. But because the S in the end, like Latinx. Oh, it's Latinx S. Yeah, it's an S in the end. S in the end. Latinxes.
So apparently, peanut of a brain libtard. Hold on a minute. The same woman that called me on a Daily Beast that talked about my past, which everybody knows. Everybody knows my past. Oh my God, she exposed you, OXXO. She exposed. Who the hell cares about my past? Everybody knows what I did before. But the same woman that she supposedly exposed my past, and now this woman laughed about my accent, is the same woman that now she's making everybody understand that there's a population right now, Soonie, that is called Latinx. Latinxes. And this was all the responses on her Twitter account. You see one right here that says, I'm a Latino and huge leftist. Most Latino has been asking y'all for years to stop calling us Latinx. Even their own, people, Soonie. And is another one says, you're supposed to be a journalist. Presenting facts is not right-wing hysteria when it's literally U.S. stating the fact that Latinx is colonizing our language. We don't want to be labeled like that. It doesn't exist in the Spanish language, and it is so disrespectful. Second, another tweet. It's really that hard not to shove your gringo culture and try to erase our language. Our language is gendered. Deal with it.
Facts.
Another one. It says, sorry, but 97% of us Latinos reject Latinx. Are you saying 90% of us Latinos are right wing? Ay, señorita, estás bien jodida, en serio. This is another one. It's not right. What right wing hysteria? You are literally deceiving without participation from the community. The appropriate spelling for us to use, bringing down a woke connection from the ivory tower. It doesn't even work phonetically. Yeah. Another one right here. My God, they responded to her, man. She's all triggered right now. Probably she's just, oh my God, I'm going to write a column tomorrow to the Daily Base and to every single one of I be. This is another one, soon. He says, well, I think it's because you were puzzled or concerned as to why Latinx aren't interested. The irony being that you are referencing to them as Latinx, and they're what the F does that mean? Hence, lack of interest. You're in a bubble, and your job is to understand your subjects. Another one says, that's because it's not a real word. It's a PC platitude. Your use of which tells us we all know about you. That's there's more responses to it. Do you mind if I read them?
No, go ahead.
Okay, this is another one says, I'm not a right winger, but please stop. Is really that much trouble to say Latino and Latina in the same sentence, or Latinos? We said mankind and certainly mean to include everyone. I mean, how are you supposed to translate Latinx? I think it's just dumb. This is another one. It says, maybe if you stop using racist white ways to describe people, that will be a start. There's another one that says, Latinos, pure. And another one that says, Latinx, that's your name for people. Another one, Step one, stop using Latinx, and that's it. There's another one that says maybe you should ask Latinos, Mexicans, or Chicanos, and not Latinx. Another one, Latinx isn't how Spanish works. Is another one. My God, man, they're replying to her like a mother. I wonder if they know you compared Larry Elder to David Duke, and I prefer Latino. Thank you very much. There's another one that says you misspell Latinos. There's another one that says try not calling Latinx. My God, everybody, Soonie. And this one is her response, you know, like a liberal. And I'm going to make that liberal voice, Soonie, if you mind.
Go ahead.
I never faced such tidal wave of a right-wing hysteria as we're using the word Latinx this afternoon. And then she puts this that I want you to just address this, Soonie. This is her saying, breaking. Larry Elder's views on black crime were shaped by Jared Taylor, a well-known white supremacist. He repeatedly cited in early writings, my new column, on the threat he poses to California Latinos and black people, practically calling Larry Elder a white supremacist. Soonie, take the floor.
Man, I had spent days talking about this. Number one, Larry Elder is responsible for so many young black conservatives waking up to the BS. Candace Owens is number one. She was his mentor. She shouts him out all the time. Two, why do other people outside of being black get to dictate what black people are when we speak about our own communities? That drives me absolutely bonkers. It is not a white supremacist tactic to talk about the crime that's happening. It's actually a way to wake the community up, to stop them from looking at ridiculous things like white supremacy, when white supremacy is not what's degrading the black community. It's ourselves. And the quicker, she's a liberal, but she's not white. So I wish white liberals would just move out of the way. Leave black people alone. All right. It's an opinion story, but people aren't going to see that when they click on the link. They're going to say Larry Elder is a white supremacist and compare him to David Duke and all this other stuff because they don't want to be held accountable for their shit. That's all it is, man. You need something to blame. So let's blame white supremacy instead of ourselves. Shout out to the family of Paris King. Say her name. Paris King. If you don't know who I'm talking about, this is the latest shooting that happened during the Crate Challenge. She was sitting in the back of a car, minding her business while being black, and she was shot dead. So not only can you not be black in your own neighborhood, you can't sit in the back of a car while being black. I'm going to start reversing their terms on them. So say her name, Paris King. You can't walk down the street and be black in a black neighborhood. You can't sit in the back of a car and be black in the black neighborhood. Start talking about the issues that actually matter. And more black people need to step up and stop being afraid of liberal attacks. Who cares about liberals? Straight up, man. This is crazy and it's insulting. Larry Elders is a genius, man. Genius.
Hey, Soonie, stop killing us.
Stop killing us.
Number one, Soonie, huh?
Correct.
Let me just tell you who this is. This is a liberal, basically a liberal Hispanic that she's friends with another liberal that is stationed over here with a lawyer, nonprofit organization. And because I have found their dirty tactics, they immediately started like, oh no, we got to get this Mexican out of the way. You know, we got to get this Mexican out of the way. We need to do something.
Gosh, man.
And, you know, these people are crazy, Soonie. This is exactly the same, you know, Emmy Award winning journalist.
Wow.
That makes fun of other people's accents. How crazy is that?
Isn't that racist? I mean, according to their terms, you know, that's racist.
I feel oppressed by that.
We should all come out and say, that's oppressing me. and see what happens if we just flip it on them. And for like 1 day, let's just let liberals know, like, you're actually oppressing me. And this makes me feel less than because you're telling me I'm not less than. I wonder what they would do. Like, I wonder what these people would do if they actually had to have a conversation with a black person who doesn't feed into their crap. I wonder if they would like short circuit.
They start yelling, Soonie. They cannot handle it. They don't want to, man. They don't want to. They really don't want to. They start saying like, oh, like there was a message on my inbox also I wanted to talk to you about. This was a message by one of the liberal lawyers and said, you appetize to the white people in the East that they don't know nothing about the border. Those white people are, they don't know anything about what is going on. But me, you will not lie to me. I'm right here every day. I'm like, wow, man. You're not even Mexican, man. And these people are talking about stolen land, Soonie.
Oh,
you cannot fight outright against stolen land. Wow, man. I wanted to talk to you, Soonie, today because of this incredible message. This was a groundbreaking message that it was in your inbox.
Yes.
Oh my God, man.
Listen, I want to be accepted by white people so bad that I'm willing to talk against white people every day.
So I want to know something, Soonie.
Yeah.
I want to know something about you. How do you tell your kids of what's going on over there? Because you're a Black American woman. Yeah. Or African American woman. I don't, the term, it doesn't even matter for me.
It doesn't.
You're an American woman.
Yeah.
How do you what is the new education to your kids about like these kind of messages? Like, what do you tell them? Like, son, this is going to happen to you because this is the new thing. What do you say to them?
The same way I talk to you, minus all the swearing. I talk to my kids the same way. I don't hide what the world is like. Yesterday, my daughters came up to me the other day and they were like, I saw a man in a dress and that was just weird. That's not the way God made you. We have honest dialogue with our kids and more people need to do that. Like they have a full understanding of why they don't appreciate Joe Biden. I don't want to wear a mask. Why do I need to wear a mask? I'm not sick. I just tell them the truth. As far as I don't spend too much time on race because I don't want it to be a big deal for them.
Thank you.
They can recognize, hey, you're Soonie, brown, I'm beige.
You just hit one nerve because it's exactly what I teach my son. There's a huge community of Haiti people over here, and there's a lot of Haiti kids. And I teach my son that every single person, it is exactly the same.
Yeah.
That they're your friend. When you start teaching them that there's a difference, that is when you create a racist,
yes.
Idea.
Don't do that. I don't. They look, they notice. They're not stupid. They're like, Mommy, you're brown and I'm light and I'm this and I'm that. I'm like, yeah, but we're all human. And like, yeah, we had an incident at school. I thought my daughter was going to fall apart. Moms, you worry. She said, this girl said she didn't want to be my friend anymore. And I was like, well, like, do you care? And she's like, no, I went to go play with somebody else. Teach your kids to be strong. Tell them that there are evil people in this world. They understand that there are evil adults. They understand that there are going to be people that hate them just simply for being them. They understand all that. They have a full understanding. When you don't teach your kids what to expect in the world, then they go into the world and they can be easily not only manipulated, but easily offended. My kids are sarcastic because me and their dad, we're sarcastic with them. They come asking a question. I could be talking to their dad and they'll come in the room. What'd you say to daddy? Mind your business. I wasn't talking to you. Or, I might drop a swear word around them because I don't want them to go into the world and be like, oh, somebody said the F word. Oh my God. Like, it's not a big deal, man. It's a word. Get over it. Just teach your kids to be strong. I'm raising productive U.S. citizens, and whatever they want to go in the world and do, I'm going to support them. Hopefully they'll probably into politics because that's what me and their dad talk about all the time, and they're into it.
Oh, wow. How old are your kids, Soonie?
9, 7, and 6.
You got 3. 9, 7, and 6. You got you're like two girls, one boy, or two boys, one girl?
2 girls, 1 boy.
And how old is the boy?
He's 9.
Also, he's learning like a sponge right now, huh?
All the time. And he's special, you know, because it was my first kid. It was my first. He's my son. So of course I coddled him a bit. And you can tell, you know, he's a big softie. He's artistic. He likes to draw and do different things, but he's extremely smart.
That's
like
beautiful.
He's intelligent. He can suck up a documentary, you know. He's into airplanes. He's into stuff that 9-year-olds aren't thinking about anymore. Like my kids actually have an imagination. They'll go play with a box and pretend it's a spaceship and they're going to Mars and they're doing all this stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Teach your kids to be kids, man. Don't give them a phone. They don't mess with phones. They touch my phone. I'm like, put it down. It's not yours.
Does your oldest admire his dad?
Absolutely. That's his hero.
Superman.
You can tell. Superman. Daddy comes home, his eyes light up. You know, he knows he gets to go talk to his dad about airplanes and jets, and he's gonna learn from him. I love the relationship they have. I love it. It's amazing.
He teaches his sisters to like, hey, you know, this is what mom said or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's bossy for sure. He understands. Yeah, they do something. He's like, you're not supposed to be doing that. You know, he'll step up every once in a while and say, that's not what you do. Or, you know, you mind your business. You don't ask stuff like that. And sometimes I have to be like, bro, who's the parent around here? Is it you or me? Because I could have swore I was present. Like, I don't need an echo. I'm good.
That's just beautiful, Soonie. I like to talk to you about this kind of stuff, man.
It's amazing. I love being a mom.
You know, I address this kind of situation because these kind of comments that I just put right here on the screen that they threw up you, they're disgusting. They don't even know how beautiful human being you are.
Facts, man.
Hey.
They don't know me. It's all good.
You got a beautiful flag on the back. You got Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Scarface embodied the American dream. He understood. I can go to the U.S. Okay, he sold drugs. All right, I'm not telling people to go sell drugs. What I'm saying is, he's an immigrant. He was like, bro, I'm about to go to the U.S. and make bags. And he came to the U.S. and he made bags. I like the beauty of a story. There's beauty in the struggle. Now, like I said, I'm not advocating for people to go sell drugs, but if of course, he's a character in a movie, but there are so many other people that have this actual life where they're coming from nothing and they come to the US and they assimilate to our culture. I think that's amazing. You need more people to do that.
What do you got over there? You got 3 magazines from Life. What is the first one?
So people usually talk about there was no insurrection. Yes, there was. This was an insurrection in New York after Martin Luther King was assassinated and black people went berserk.
There's an insurrection right now in Afghanistan.
Exactly. This one is just the presidency and what happens with the presidency, the information about our government, the branches of the government. And this one is my favorite one because it talks about the degradation of the black community coming from the welfare state. And a lot of people won't
a program that it was made.
Yeah. And this is actually a story of a family who was forced into the welfare state. The husband was forced to quit his job. He couldn't get a job and he turned into an alcoholic. He turned into a really abusive guy and he had a ton of kids and they were on government assistance in New York, living like peasants on the street. It's disgusting, man. But I like getting these magazines from it's a store in American Village called American Depot, and they have all the first editions of like the Life magazine.
That's a collector's edition right there, man.
Facts. Yes, this is like one of my favorite ones. I want to put it in a frame and put it up somewhere because this is actually
crazy.
The first centerpiece for black people. So I'm about black people. Like I love my community, and I would rather tell them the truth than tell them a beautiful lie. Not at all.
And you got on the top. That's Malcolm X on the top.
This is Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality.
That's all. Yeah.
Facts, man. It says you learn to live with the hate, embrace it, enjoy it. You earned it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and everyone should have one about you. They only hate the great ones.
Facts.
I live that. Apply it to your life.
What is your thoughts on Malcolm X?
I love Malcolm X. People don't understand what he actually embodied after he came back from his he did a Mecca, and he actually saw white and black people interacting together, and he was like, oh, so all white people are racist. Okay. You know, he still had the black nationalist mindset to where I want to progress my people because they're the situation that they're living in and the extreme situations back then in the 50s and the 60s. Of course, it was terrible. It wasn't ideal, but he believed in working with other races to achieve that.
So let me ask you a question. Do you know a lot about Malcolm X?
Yeah, I love that guy.
Okay, so put Malcolm X right now in Black Lives Matter. What do you think would happen?
Oh, he's cussing him out. Look, I'll tell you exactly what he was saying.
Let me tell you. Let me interrupt you because.
Okay.
Do you think that they will be attacking Malcolm X as being kissing the white man's boots? That they will change it? They will flip it like that?
Nowadays, yeah, I think they would.
Wow.
Because they're actually working with the party that he warned us all about. You know, he called the liberal the fox. The fox will smile on your face and you'll think he's friendly, but he'll bite you and kill you at the drop of a hat. You know, and he also talked about the conservative party. He said they're more in your face. You know, you're not going to hide to you what they're going to do from you. So I would say for those people, all you got to do is listen to the ballot or the bullet. He asked black folks, why are you continuing to vote for a party that never has your best interest at heart? Why? Killed after that speech.
He knew that, like, he lived in another galaxy, man, like way years beyond. He had swag, Soonie.
Facts, man.
He had that
More
swag,
people need
man.
to read his autobiography. That's where you can learn about him the most. I read his autobiography. I've listened to all his speeches. I've read a lot of his writings. Like, when I say Soonie, the middle child, I mean that. All right. I take from the ones before me, apply it to now, and I'm the conservative goat. That's what people call me. I'm not bending to the right. I'm not bending to the left. I'm going to tell the truth. And sometimes it's hard because you feel like, damn, I'm about to piss some people off with this. But other times I'm like, I embrace it. Like, I like being controversial, even though I'm not controversial. But the truth is controversial, it's insane.
Can you imagine a debate between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X at the same time?
That would be dope, man.
Wow, huh?
We need that.
Imagine how many people will get woke, man.
For real.
And a lot of people will get their feelings hurt. Hey, I'm looking for those glasses of Martin Luther King. You know, the black ones?
The black ones?
Yeah. Oh, man, I love those ones, man.
I had a pair, man. I had a pair.
Don't tell me that.
Like this. I don't know where they are. They're gone.
You gotta be kidding me, Soonie. Those are like, that's the swag, that's the look of Malcolm X, man. That's the warrior look, like the most intelligent warrior.
I'm gonna reorder them just so, like, when I get on my lives and I go crazy, I'm gonna just put them on real quick.
You know, a lot of people Amazon. Yeah, I know Amazon, man, but this it's just so hard to find them, man. It's just that guy was just fire.
Yeah, and you know what? It's actually sad because a lot of especially my generation, they don't know their history. They know history that's in the books. They know history that's taught to them in school, but they don't know actual Black history. And the best place to get that is from your Black conservative, man. Like Larry Elder's Uncle Tom, and he's coming out with a part 2, will teach you so much that you don't know about Black history that they don't teach, not even in schools. Not even in your own communities. Like, half of the stuff that I've learned while being on this journey, I never even heard from my mom. And she's been Black for 56 years, you know? My dad's been Black forever. They don't teach you about this stuff.
If you go back again to college, Soonie, do you think that you will trigger some liberal teachers?
Oh, yeah. If I'm me now,
yeah,
in school, yes, for sure.
Immediately.
For sure. Immediately. Yes. I definitely would have challenged a few thoughts like, that doesn't make sense. You know, are you sure about that? And more young people need to stand up and do that and not be afraid, which is why I do keep my platforms going because I have grown a really big audience in the youth, and they tune in on IG every time I go live. You know, I get the most supportive messages. Thank you, yo, you're badass. That's crazy. I'm scared to say what you say. And it's like, how are you scared? Like in the land of the free, in the land where we're supposed to be able to say
That's right.
whatever we want. Why are you afraid? Crazy.
That's the problem. That's the problem right now. That a lot of these young kids, they're afraid to just speak up and talk because they are now oppressed by the liberal tyranny of the left. That if you speak up, you're going to be accused as being a racist or being a fascist or a narcissist. You know, but this is, if you don't tune into Soonie's lives, before I go, I want to say something to everybody. Soonie and I will be doing a live feed like more than likely every week, and it is going to be called Free Talk. That we're going to do this kind of talk like right now that we're doing, and Soonie's going to educate me on a lot of things about Black American culture that is beautiful, and also about American culture. And I can teach her a lot also about Latino culture and Mexican culture. And we can talk about free talk, organic. No, nothing put on a screen or nothing, you know, that we plan. So tune in every Monday. Hopefully every Monday. We're going to do a little live show for every single one of you. Soonie, where can they follow you so you can tell them about these kind of restaurant music, Soonie? Restaurant music.
You can find me on Facebook. I'm not as active on Facebook as I need to be. Promise you I'm not. But if you want to find me on Facebook, all you gotta do is type in Soonie Blanks, and you can also find me on Instagram, Soonie the Middle Child. I go live there. Most of my talks are centered around culture because most people don't understand the reason that the Black community is in the state that it's in is because we have crappy culture. It's not even about our skin color. It has nothing to do with you being Black and everything to do with your mind state. Your state of mind, your mentality, and the degrading culture we adopt, man. Just wake up. Stop talking about race. I don't care if you're Black, white, yellow. I don't care. If you look weird and you're white, bro, I'm crossing the street. If you look weird and you're Mexican, I'm crossing the street. I don't care.
You know, a lot of these people, they criticize me because sometimes I do these race jokes, but I was raised before, you know, the race jokes were like funny for us, man. Like we just, like everybody's triggered now with some little race joke, man. It's like we're just, you know, it's just fun, man.
Hey, I work with Russo. Everybody knows Russo from Be the Change. Amazing guy. Love him. And I work with his organization. And there's every now and then when we're on the show and I'll say, Massa. he turns red. He's like, oh my God, like you're not doing this right now. And I say, yes, sir, boss. Laugh, man. It's fine. Like slavery happened. There's nothing that we can do about it. Just laugh. I like you said, I remember making jokes about race. You know, like you laughed at it. Now, if you ask white people, I do this all the time. Like, okay, what kind of jokes do you have towards Black people? And this is crazy. They're like, well, you know what? I've never actually thought about it. I don't know. So it's like, damn. So you really don't even care about us like that. And we give you all this power. Damn.
Hey, what happened to my man Tupac? You had him right there in the back. Why you took him off, man? You had Tupac right there in the back. You got to put my man back. You got to put my man back right there on that wall, man.
Okay.
That's my man.
Tupac. I mean, I like Tupac.
That's a street poet, man.
Of course, you know, I'm from the East Coast, you know. So no, I'm kidding. There's no East Coast, West Coast beef. Totally kidding.
Oh, the West Side.
It's Biggie all day.
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go, man. Here we go. Stop.
Oh shoot. I'm kidding.
All right, give it up for Soonie, everybody. Thanks so much, Soonie, for dropping by. We're gonna see her next Monday. Last thing that you want to say to everybody, Soonie?
Last thing I want to say to everybody. the truth is offensive. And doesn't matter who it's coming from. It shouldn't matter who it's about. If it's the truth and you can go research it yourself, which is what I tell people to do all the time. Don't take my word for it. Go fact check me. Go do that so you can prepare yourself for what is to come. Like, that's it, man. Make America think again.
There you go. Soonie Blanks, beautiful Soonie Blanks. Quick shout out to all her family over there, all the way to Japan. All the way over there.
It's racist, man. Hey, look, I'll do this on a live, and Russo's like, yo.
Oh, no. I wanted to say something, but I'm not going to say anything anymore, man. People's feelings are going to get hurt.
Hey, I got chinky eyes. You know, it's normal for me. I just had to make it a little more chinky. I'm kidding.
All right, Soonie. Thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Me. Okay.
Okay, bye. That's Soonie, everybody. Beautiful Soonie Blanks. As you guys already know, that is crazy. This message that they sent her, and I wanted to do this live feed. We were talking about, this live video that we should do every week, like free talk, and it is just about like culture, because this for the liberals, for the libtards, like this activist writer, tabloid writer, like these kind of people, their worst nightmare is for everybody to unite. If you have a white man, if you have a black man, and if you have a brown man, and if you have everybody else uniting against them, that is like the worst nightmare for them. The worst nightmare. And when you start, uniting with everybody because you don't care about this, like this is, or their accent or whatever, they don't know what to do. They get stuck and they're like, let me talk about his past. Let me talk about, like, it's so crazy. And they start insulting like this, awful insults like this. But, we have gone through so much insults every day. I go through so much insults that I don't care anymore, man. I really don't, really don't care. I just, sometimes you guys don't know this, but we had a FaceTime group, and I used to like laugh at all these messages, and I go into character when I'm reading them. I go into liberal character, and we just laugh about all this, man. I just go into my liberal Dorothy, and I just start speaking like, oh my God. So he was like, so, and I just, there's no other way. These people are really evil, man. That's what they are. They don't have no love for themselves. Look what they're doing to a beautiful Black American, African American woman. Look what they're doing to her. It's just, it's just awful. These people are disgusting. Disgusting because you support the other side. That is not their side. They're not their narrative. So they get triggered, man. Get triggered so bad. God bless you all. I will take a 4:51. I will take a 10 to 15 minute break, and I will come back. That video of Tim Pool, we're going to upload it to Telegram. Oh, it's already uploaded. I don't know if it's already uploaded. My Oscar Blue team, it's always on key, man. So I know that the volume was not working on that Tim Pool video, but if you guys want to see that Tim Pool video, it will be uploaded in Telegram, and also it will be uploaded in our Facebook channel, and also it will be uploaded in our platforms, so everybody can see what kind of peanut of a brain this kind of people are. You want to come over here to Mexico and talk to me, you're going to talk in Spanish, man. So this is just for exposing these people, man. Oscar, Tim Pool, and Bannon tonight. I know that's going to be fire. And it's not the first time that Tim Pool is with Bannon. Because they get triggered also because I was talking to Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon Mr. Steve Bannon is a great mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you get triggered. I'm sorry if your feelings get hurt. It's a great mind. I'm so sorry. Name me one on the left right now, a leftist guy that I will say, this guy has a great mind. Name me one. Don Lemon? You gonna name me that? Who? The Cuomo brother? Another one? You gonna name me that? Who? Alexandra Ocasio? Really? The one that denies that there's a crisis of unaccompanied minors at the border? Who? Ilhan Omar? The ones to defund the police and the authority and the catastrophe that is going on in Minneapolis? Who? Rashida Tlaib? The one that came over here to Tijuana and she has a problem over there in Michigan? Who? Gavin Newsom? The one that everybody wants to recall? Who? Veronica Escobar? The ones that has an open border over there in El Paso, Texas, and does not care about the Border Patrol. Who else? Who? I just want to know. There's no competition for these debates, man. No competition. There's no competition, really. I'm in the middle, but there's none. If I had the opportunity to see somebody on the left, then I can see, like, watch out, this guy has a mind, man. Watch out, this guy has a mind. You guys have you ever guys seen Charlie Kirk? Have you guys ever heard Charlie Kirk? How he destroys these communist socialists, man. It's a young man. Have you guys ever heard him? Who? Just bring it. Who else, man? Not even go far. Go debate Tim Pool. Go talk to him for a little bit. He's an independent like me. Go talk to him. Sit down with him and talk to him for a little bit and see how your idea and your mind works. See it from another perspective, not from your radical left that you want it to fit. And if it doesn't fit your narrative, you are a racist, a fascist, a narcissist. Crazy. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to have a live feed every week, hopefully with Soonie. It's going to be named Free Talk. If you guys want to go in there and, Free Talk, we're going to talk about things about culture, man. Those are the beautiful things. I want to learn a lot from her. And, the things that I can teach her, I can teach her. But it's going to be beautiful. That's beautiful. The unity, it's more beautiful, man. The unity is so beautiful. So, God bless every single one of you. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Telegram as Oscar Blue. Follow me on Getter. I don't have an Instagram. I say that I'm going to use an Instagram account, and I don't never do it. So I'm going to try to do it today. And also, follow Border Network News, Instagram, Telegram, and Facebook. And also follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. He's going to do some phenomenal work this week. Watch out. It's going to whoop some, it's going to whoop some. ASS. He's going to go over there, man. He's not bending down, and he's not, by any chance, we are not going to stand down. By any chance. Hell no. We're going to stand down. So, I will talk to you guys in like 10 minutes. Breaking news coming in from Tapachula. Another migrant protest. Another migrant protest as the city of Tapachula that connects to Guatemala, it is collapsing little by little. There's a lot of disturbancy going on right now in the south border where we just visited again for the 4th time. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
llevan días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and yeah. Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.